Grapevine is a city that's in the middle of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We have almost 300,000 vehicles that go through Grapevine every day.
In West Des Moines, we're a growing community. We grow to a daytime population of 130,000.
Last census, we grew about 40%. We're up to about 125 in 2010. We're up 6% since then, so we're growing rapidly.
We're a coastal community. We're next to the Isle of Palms connector. We can experience a lot of variation in traffic, and one way to address that is through adaptive control versus time-of-day plans.
Something major like a football game that brings a lot of traffic. So there's just more of those kind of events that go on with it being a college town, to where if there wasn't a college town, a college of that size, it would be more just your typical morning peak and evening peak.
We have about 4 miles, 11 traffic signals, unevenly spaced, different traffic flows in the AM and in the PM and on the weekends, and we have special events, and we have been running time-of-day plans out there for a long time.
10th Street was timed by a consultant 5 years ago, and it was running. It wasn't running well, and part of what had happened is the city really had made some changes to traffic flow at the intersections.
We had a similar situation with Whiskey Road in Aiken, with a large number of signals, a large volume of traffic at certain times of the day.
So we needed a system, a traffic system that would adapt to the traffic conditions. That's the reason why we chose to go with an adaptive control for our traffic signals.
And so with the growth and the variation in traffic patterns, I was looking for some method where we didn't have to keep redoing the timing plans that would adapt and adjust to the operation and the flow of the traffic.
We could go out, or we could streamline what we had. And we made the choice after meeting with Rhythm that we wanted to make sure we could move more efficiently versus spending the money trying to widen.
InSync was the front runner on the technology at the time, and as far as I know they still are, and it just seemed like a good viable option for us.
Well, InSync really actually kind of chose me. When the InSync system was presented to me, this was something that really caught my attention and was new technology to traffic signals.
The state traffic engineer thought it would be a good idea to try the InSync system and try adaptive control out there as a test pilot, since there weren't any adaptive projects in Colorado.
We'd been looking at one corridor to do some sort of adaptive control. Now that made sense once we started looking at it to also have that address a lot of our commuter traffic.
It works well on a college campus overall because there is so many just non-standard patterns. So from that standpoint, it seems to work pretty well. It also handles growth, seems to handle growth pretty well.
We could spend money on our entire county upgrading to a Rhythm system for less than we could do one major widening project. To us, that made a lot of sense.
We installed 2 corridors, one with 5 intersections, another one with 2 intersections of InSync, and they were right, it works.